Revelio. That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend
Revelio.
practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Arresto momentum. Yeah. Revelio. Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to...
Then let's get some. Accio! Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio! You'll have to do better than that. How about that? I won! Good match. Care to...
But of course...
Accio! Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Yes! That was sensational! Accio! How am I to top that? A draw? That simply won't do. A rematch then. Good match.
But of course...
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio! You'll have to do better than that. Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! Accio! Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Accio! That was sensational! Accio! You'll have to do better than that. Good match.
But of course.
Splendid. You'll have to do better than that. Accio! That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Do you think if we asked Charlotte, she'd let us go up earlier to the astronomy tower? I bet she would. She lives for it.
It's awful if you're sat near someone and they're trying to pass notes about. Half the time I get the blame.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Glad you came.
Revelio. Hello, Serona. I received your owl.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But
Of course.
I do.
I've actually... Why?
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love. That's what my mother used to say.
Revelio.
More like wizard kind. We're far more civilized.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? No. She thought... Believe it, Serona or... Serona... Do you remember? Serona said she...
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care... I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charm. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe...
Thank you, Miss... Revelio.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. thank you for all that you've done for us. Thank you. Oh, my sincerest gratitude.
Revelio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio. This must be the cabin Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
It isn't Nora.
Arresto momentum.
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Revelio. Gave the hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find... Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Confringo. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Revelio.
Either or. Troll. All still together.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
in London.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Hello, Sirona. I have good news.
Oh, thank...
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellows...
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice.
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 104. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I miss cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It... Especially... To borrow a phrase from...
I spotted a...
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was... Well...
I'm glad I can...
Don't know what I'd have done with... And for return...
You're back. Nice to see you again. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Handy.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Pretend it might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calliope Snelling.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it
I've never known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. It seems to... If the demand for
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more...
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me safe.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Keenbridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Revelio. Arrest the momentum. Wonder who lives here. Nice to see you again. I'd like to ask you a few things if you don't mind.
What would you like to know?
Would you mind telling me a little about...
You've likely heard talk of the thieving troll that unfortunately settled in the air. Been terrorizing people. Robs all who... So you'd be wise to remain vigilant whilst traveling. You would not want...
How did you come to live here in Keep?
I've only been here a few years. Used to sell my wares one day. So I eventually returned. I shall live out my days here.
What sorts of things do you...
Potions. I brew it.
Just having a look around.
Of course. Please, let me know if you find anything that interests you. And thank you for stopping.
Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. No, you don't. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Levioso. everything's all right now.
Well, I'm sure it's a bit hard. Get a boot camp. Another life cut short. What have you done? No. You dare slay one of my...
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Selling the poaching errands are them spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. I'm out before I fight. Confringo!
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Revelio.
Stop right there! Clever. Admirable trick.
Accurate. Arresto momentum. It's shameful what you've done to help these beasts. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Confringo! Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa.
I should investigate.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
How I love good puzzle.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
It must lead to something grand.
Revelio. Confringo.
That's that. Settled.
Fascinating, true.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you. You know, you might be my husband. I stumbled upon...
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding... My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I have...
Revelio.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop.
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine.
What sort of products do you...
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting and fancied I could make a...
How long have you been living in a...
All of my life.
I hear that...
Up in Ranrock's Lloyd.
What do you have for...
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
Looks rather dark.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Revelio.
There should only be a few more vases.
Revelio. Confringo!
I'm nearly finished. One more vase.
Revelio.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Mrs.
Oh! Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Revelio.
You with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Confringo.
Why is a grab?
Revelio.
Over here.
Too late. You've learned the error of your ways. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week. An intruder!
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Up for a bit of time, are we?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft.
Some claim, whatever the case.
What brought you to...
Beautiful place. As for the shop, I've always loved working.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock. My uncle Solomon is possibly with a...
I heard a goblin.
Precisely. Anne was always... I'm This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve. Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know. He thinks he can help Anne. Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio.
Are you all right, Anne?
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts. and often suddenly. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against...
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cosy retreat it once.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's... I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as you.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he could... They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents... After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given...
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Come in here.
Leviosa! Confringo!
What's that? Look there! I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
Let's get this. There you are.
Leviosa!
Get away with that.
Leviosa! Accio!
You've made your last mistake.
Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa!
Who do you think you are?
Confringo! Accio!
Showing off.
That was meant for me. You can't stop us. White. Chill spells glance off of me. You gave me no choice. You've made your last mistake. You will suffer.
Accio.
One less human to worry. Let's get this over
Enough of this.
Wrap this out longer than necessary.
I confess, that was a bit more than
Revelio.
I tried to warn you.
Those
Couldn't agree more. We smell.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the... They seem to have set up camp for a specific reason. They have stations. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian.
Who? What do you...
I found... The Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, they call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Lumos. There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Reparo.
Confringo. Revelio. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should... You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Confringo. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honest.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened.
I'm listening.
I think...
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed. Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note? Let's have a look.
Revelio.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around. True.
Then did I?
You did not?
No. I'll be in touch.
Revelio.
Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
You...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Tell
Revelio.
Whisper in my ear. I won't be upset. How could I raise an eyebrow to you with anything other than pure joy?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well.
Oh, hello, Amit.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well,
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some,
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? A dog, isn't it?
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a couple.
Oh, me thinks he knows.
I had heard about
Revelio.
the stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what...
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Confringo! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
the perfect night for...
I have the... I had a feeling there would be a catch to that.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But no one from the Gobs...
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs. Ritual It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Revelio. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Where? Why? At... Revelio.
More cobwebs. Confringo. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said.
Whatever you say, Amit. What?
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted. This is only the beginning. And if... Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Leviosa!
That's it. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What? The dark arts do pique my interest.
Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he...
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptor. Watch for my owl. I'll have news. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind. Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? The demiguise. Fine now, demiguise. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Not sure what kind of look you call that.
Revelio.
Thank you kindly for letting us drink.
Revelio.
Schedule. No more of this waltzing in and out of the tower at all hours.
Hello. Where should... I'll keep... Revelio. 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 Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. 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 Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like...
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Time to trade in my Oakshaft 79 for a newer model.
Miss going to matches. Cheering everyone on was magnificent fun. And getting to see Isaac Cooper.
I wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming.
The Chudley Cannons are going to be unbeatable next season. You just wait and see.
I just know we're finally going to win the Quidditch Cup this year. It does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
I heard some chatting in the girls' laboratory about boomslang skin. Do you think they're looking to brew a polyjuice potion? Oh, what if they already brewed one? And Sharp's actually that Hufflepuff girl with the long arms?
You might like my mother says. From her side, at least.
I suppose I'd be curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, Moonlight. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid. I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep Sharp off my back. It works quite well unless he asks me a question, and then it's not really a good plan at all. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
thought I'd impress Garlic by showing her my Mimbleless Mimbletonia. Squirted stink sap all over myself.
Why won't she just let us use gillyweed? What's the point of even learning about herbology if we can't get ourselves into some trouble with gillyweed? If I haven't personally met a mermaid by the end of term, I can tell you I shan't be happy.
I think Garlic puts that venomous tentaculum near us deliberately. She does. You see next time.
I took my copy of 1000 Magical Herbs and Fungi to Herbology and I left it in the greenhouse by the mandrake seedlings. Sharp was horrified I didn't have it for his class. Said I need to get my priorities straight.
Last time I saw your dragon clothes was in the vegetable patch in the greenhouse. Perhaps Garlic picked them up.
Going to harvest some knotgrass from the greenhouses today. Did you know that it's used in Polyjuice Potion? I think it has something to do with being tied to another person.
Have you finished your herbology essay? Mine's only about half an inch thick, and I found a black beetle on it.
My siblings and I are all at Hogwarts together.
That I don't write down.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?